you looking to replace your RV skylights? At Easy Tops Worldwide, we specialize in.
Good morning, John. How are you doing? Like the rest of the world, that's right. Great day, great day. Beautiful day. We're both still breathing, so that makes it a good day. So, rough night. I've basically been up most of the night, so hard to sleep. I was so excited because I was going to do a live stream this morning. So, cool and pretty cloudy. Yeah. Hand is hurting, wrist is hurting, body's hurting. Even my eyelashes hurt, Ozark. That's pretty bad. No. Mama Bear still sleeping? Today is President's Day. The kids don't have school. Lucky me. As soon as I get off in here, I'm going in the bedroom, shutting the door, and I'm going to remain there until tonight. Or until I go to the thrift store, whichever comes first. So. Sonal Sharma, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. She's down for the count. There you go. That's cool. Good morning, Junkyard. Nice to have you here. I don't know if you guys have ever met Ozark, Junk, Ozark. Sonal, Junk, Sonal, Ozark, Sonal. I don't know. I said it's been a rough night. I've pretty much been out here sitting on the computer and at the table since 4 o'clock this morning. Ain't no sense of trying to sleep when you can't. So hopefully I'll get so damn tired later on today that I'll just fall asleep. Sorry to hear that there, Junkyard. Good morning, Ron. Hey, thanks for retrieving that message for me. I've been waiting for that order. By the way, Ron's book is out on Amazon. So make sure you check it out. If it's something you're interested in, order it. Ron would appreciate it. You popped a pill this morning? Hope it wasn't birth control, Junkyard. I heard you and Mama wanted to start a family, so if you keep popping in birth control, she ain't never going to get one. Again. It wasn't a blue pill, was it? That could explain the stiff shoulder. You're beyond that age. Yeah. You heard about the 80-year-old man that married the 18-year-old bride, didn't you? Some guy was talking to him and says, well, what do you do at night when you get ready to go to bed for the bride? He said, well, I got two sons that help me into bed. The guy said, well, that's pretty nice. He said, who helps you get out of bed? He said, well, I got six sons that do that. So why does it take six of your sons to get you out of bed? He says, because I fight them. Let's see. Well, that ain't gonna work. Trying to get the link to Ron's Amazon thing here. Hmm. There you go. Yeah, that ain't gonna work either. I'll just a second there, Ron. I'll show it. There you go. I tried to do it, but it wouldn't let me. Just too much. Those blue pills are way overrated. That's right. Good morning, Babasher. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Renda's World. Good morning. Nice to see you. Looking lovely as ever. Everybody's still sleeping here because it's President's Day. And for those of you that say Donald Trump is not your president, well, then go to work because today is President's Day. And if you have the day off and you don't think Donald Trump's your president, then go to work because he is. Yes, they want that's happy, yeah. You got any video, Renda? I'm just saving, waiting for somebody else to say it. So, hi, Tom. Now you should have took them, junkyard. You can probably get $5 or $6 a piece for them. Did I say that out loud, or was I thinking that? Live stream, yeah. You're definitely going to work? Okay. Tom is at the gas station. Is he pumping Ethel? It's cold outside Renda's window. That's funny, Kevin. Baby, it's cold outside. Probably is because, her bedroom's downstairs in the basement, so you had to be on your knees looking through the window there. And you guys ask how I know her bedroom's in the basement? Because every morning when she's on the live stream, she has to walk up the stairs to get the coffee. So either her living room's downstairs and upstairs is where the coffee is, or her bedroom's downstairs and upstairs where the coffee is. I'm guessing the bedroom's downstairs and the coffee's upstairs on the first floor, the ground floor. She wouldn't have to walk if she would just go to the elevator and hop in, but no, she wants to climb upstairs. So, thinking about doing a little fishing, that's pretty cool. Yellow flag, there you go. Yeah, you're probably right there, Ozark. See, I told you. And every day. Well, see, Tom lives in the basement. Brenda lives in the pit. Take the lotion and rub it on your body. Take the lotion and liberally rub it around your body. Lubricate your skin. That come from a movie, remember? You have a living room, a bedroom, and a craft room. Mm-hmm. So that's what you crazy kids call it nowadays, huh? A craft room? No. I know it does seem easy to get them done at Ozark. Left and right, right and left. So, you can get them by just saying Gesundheit. That's right, you'll get the hose again. I don't think it was very nice of her to kill that dog, though. That wasn't very good of her. She was upset. Are they 7-inch leather heels? Good and tight. That's right. Good and tight. I was going to say that when I said Gesundheit, but I didn't. I thought somebody else with a dirty mind would say it for me. Hey, play by play. Like Kiss says on that song, she likes my 7-inch leather heels. Well, I guess won't be a video there, Junkyard. Program already in progress. That's right. We now join the program already in progress. Well, that's good. I just missed half of it. Think I want to watch it? Nope. You don't have to worry about it, Renda. You go outside, your hair will freeze right up. It'll be dried then. It'll be freeze dried. Okay, no problem. Good morning, Brad. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. She left the blinds open, Kevin. So you know what? You just heard the car door slam, didn't you? He's driving to New Hampshire right now to catch tomorrow's morning shower. The shower at 6 a.m. Oh. Who was it? There was a YouTuber that did do a shower scene. I can't remember who it was. They didn't show nothing, but they were naked in the shower. I know it, Brad. It's always great to be here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Man, I tell you what, this ringing is absolutely just killing me. It's getting worse and worse every day. Good morning, Bobby. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Are you still married to Tammy? Can't find your brush. Well, congratulations. I knew you guys could work it out. Oh, well, that'll be fun there, Junkyard. We got ice yesterday. Found it. Where did you find it at, Brenda? I don't want to know. Never mind. Have you ever seen that cartoon of the woman that's looking for her lost dog? She's nailing the poster up on the telephone pole, and the dog is stuffed between her ass crack. That is funny. Let's see if I can find that. Um, Here it is. Imagine the stuff you can find on the old interweb. Hey, lost puppy. There it is. Isn't that funny? Have a high of 35 today. Brad. Aw. Isn't that nice? Brad wants some Miranda. That's a lot of crack. You're right, Jughead. So I was wondering if if the brush found its way. Johnny Franco, good morning. Nice to see you. It's been a minute. Been doing any thrift store shopping there, Johnny? Man, I got some good deals the last month or so. I've gotten some real good deals. Huh. And why is that? Are you working on Wednesday? Yeah, Nikon camera, 1080 for $5. That's pretty cool. I got that for $4. Brand new, still in the box. Yes, sir. 24 millimeter lens. That's pretty cool. I check all the time when I go there for cameras. I don't see anything. Anything, that I would consider worth anything. So that's right. Great deals. Yeah, I got it for $4. Everything is there, brand new. It's got both cutter, both grinding discs. It's got the cutter wheel, everything in it. So all the deals are up north. There you go. Yeah, manual food grinder's teeth. That's right. Saturday, my brother was here and I showed it to him. He said, "Man, I can't believe you got that for $4." Yeah. So Nikon Coolpix S9700 with Wi-Fi. Okay, how much is that supposed to be worth? Because if I find one like that, I'll pick it up. Mr. Rocker Vlogs, Mr. Rocker, how are you doing? Nice to have you here, Mr. Rocker. Hi, Tom. $75 to $150. Okay. Renda, does Tom know you were talking to us while you were getting dressed? Welcome back, Tom. And Renda, could you clean the basement window on the outside and on the inside just a little bit? Kevin says he's getting eye strain. So there you go. We'll see another one on eBay. Hi, Tom. Yeah, the windows fog up. There you go. Yeah, put some of that stuff on them. Huh. Huh. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. What are you gonna go see one on eBay, Junkyard? What are you looking for? Another welder? Fuel injection, ABS brakes. Okay. Well, that's probably why he's straining so hard in the glass. Well, could you leave the window unlocked so he can just open it and then he can shut it when he's done? Good morning, Yankee Levin. Nice to have you here. Motorcycle. Now's the time to buy them. Buy them in the wintertime, sell them in the summertime. Same way with boats. Buy them in the winter, sell them in the summer. You know when the best 2 days of a boat owner is? The day he buys it and the day he sells it. John will have it on eBay. There you go. Hey, that's one way to make money. A little bit here, a little bit there. Oh. I got this, Johnny, from the thrift store. This is Budweiser Acceleration Club. They make them just for the racetracks. This is made for Michigan International Speedway. I bet there's 250 of these. And it is an ice cooler or a beer cooler. It's got the racks and all. You can set the beers in, and then you just come over here, pull that down. And Kevin Hellman, you'll love this option right here. Reach right in, grab you a beer, shut the lid, zip it back up. It's a backpack, so you never even have to take it off. Huh, that's pretty cool. How much, Junkyard? Hey, maybe. That's right. Aye, maybe. I'll have to check that out. I could write it home. That's right. You could deliver it. All right there, Brad. Enjoy your breakfast. I gotta go get me another cup of coffee. Drive it here, drink. That's right. Meat grinder, eh? That's right. Did you see it, Mr. Dixer? It's a rival. It's not, the top dollar one, but it's brand new. Give $4 for it. Oh. That's right. Be good for popcorn. You put popcorn in that cooler right there, yeah. That way you just open up the flap, hold your hand with it, all roll out. Oh. Are you talking about good for pop cans? That'd be good for pop cans too. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee. So. Hey, for those that you guys that don't go to the thrift stores, once you start going and you see all the stuff they have in there, a lot of these thrift stores get a lot of brand new stuff from other stores because they're either out of stock, the box has been open, or the box has been damaged or something like that. You just make sure it looks good. And they always give you receipts. So when you get home, you try it. If it doesn't work, you take it back. You ask them first before you buy it. Hey, if it doesn't work, can I bring it back? And 99.9% of them say, yeah. They might not give you your money back, but they'll give you store credit back. Today is 50% off. Tomorrow is 50% off for me. So every day is a colored tag is 50% off, but tomorrow is everything in the store is 50% off. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about making an apple grinder to make cider and stuff with, and if I do that, I'm going to make it with a garbage disposal. So if Walmart doesn't have it, it's not available. Ghost Rider, good morning. How are you doing, brother? Or Marketplace, that's right. Let me go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Feel free to talk about me because I know you will. No, Kevin, you don't live too far away from everybody. Everybody lives too far away from you. That's what it is. All right. Well, congratulations, Brenda. Up to work you go. Hey, Johnny. I got a Wolfgang Puck. Wolfgang Puck. Let's see. There we go. I'll show it to you. Emulsifying blender. Immersion blender. Okay. This thing's brand new too because I took the plastic off on all of it. The box was open, but it was brand new. I took the plastic off and every piece that's in here when I brought it home. I got it for $4.99. That was a good deal. So, yeah, so I got it for $4.99. Pretty good deal. I got all the stuff here I got to take care of. I got a 10-foot long counter out there, and everybody keeps throwing their stuff on it. Well, I'm gonna end up cleaning it off today, I think, so I can put this stuff on there. You know, that way it's there so I can use it when I need it. Huh. Well, no, don't argue with Tom because Tom's right. You know why I know he's right? Because you haven't given me a reason why you can't be here Wednesday and this Wednesday and next Wednesday. So, are you working? No. The bear wants coffee now? Well, give her some coffee. You're gonna stop. You're gonna quit watching the deal of the day. That's funny. No, I didn't see no reason. Maybe I was gone when you done it, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, you okay? You picked up working on Wednesday for the next couple of weeks. Okay, I just seen it now. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry about that, Brenda. Excuse me. for school vacation. Vacay. Here's a thought. You could have had Emily in there working for you for those 2 weeks. There you go. And not that Emily needs to get a job, but Emily needs to get a job. So. It burns you inside. I'm sorry to hear that there, Arizona. Yes, you can borrow it tomorrow. Now I got a nice immersion blender, but this one had the chopper and everything else with it. And the other day I seen another one for I think $2 or $3 in the case, but it had the blender and everything with it. So or the whisk with it. So if it's still there, I think I might pick that one up too. My daughter needs one; she doesn't have one. So well, thank you. I try. That's pretty cool. All right, the Vassar, you have yourself a great day, man. Take care. See, one part of my beard's really longer than the other because my face is lopsided there. So, vacant Oklahoma. Hey, guess what? There's a vacant plant in New Jersey too that was going to be for Amazon, but they decided not to be there no more, or new whatever, Brooklyn, Queens, hell, I don't know where it's at. But they decided they didn't want to be there. They were smart. Would make a nice dollar store. There you go. You figure out people think that's funny, dollar stores only got stuff for a dollar. But you figure out what they pay for that stuff. They buy it in bulk. So you give $1 for it and you think you got a good deal. They're probably getting it for 35 or 40 cents. And you figure out what kind of good deal who's getting. And by the time they pay their employees and their labor costs or their labor costs and their insurances and their buildings, rental and stuff, and all their bills, they're probably making 30 cents on every dollar that Dollar Tree item they sell, which is pretty good because I go to the Dollar Tree all the time and there's always 10 or 15 people in that store. And they're always, spending $10, $20. Well, if somebody spends $20 and you make $6 of it profit, that's pretty good money. They're going to Tennessee now. Now they sell those craft sodas, root beer and black cherry. And I said, hey, how much are those by the case? And without even batting an eye, the woman said $24. I said, it's not cheaper if I buy it by the case or if I buy it out of your pop machine. Same price. Wow. I don't think I want to buy a case of pop from there. But you can get Faygo, 4 cans of Faygo root beer or whatever, 25 cents a can. Yeah. $1 for a 4-pack. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it there, Mr. Jixer. My cousin runs the mall here in town, and she's looking for a new job because they're practically closing it all down. It's a joke. There's only three or four or five stores in it. This thing used to have 30 stores in it. She's been trying to get me to go in there and open up a hot dog store, restaurant. No, it isn't worth it. I got to sell more than 50 hot dogs a day to keep a restaurant open. I said I could do it in my cart. You let me bring my cart in there, I can do 50 hot dogs a day. Wouldn't bother me at all. But I can't do it in a restaurant, So, yeah, Payless shoes bit the dust. Oh, yeah. They used to have a Bath and Beyond or whatever it was. That's not in here no more. Kay Jewelers isn't here. There's a bunch of them that have gone. That's why you work for hospitality, job security. Here, I got some hospitality for you, Brenda. It is a joke. And Mr. Jixer, I can remember when I was a kid, we lived on Main Street in town. I was 5 years old. I can remember sitting, my grandpa owned an apartment house there. It had 6 apartments, and we lived in it. And I can remember sitting on the front porch and watching them do the groundwork for the mall across the street. And for the longest time, for like 20 years, 25 years, there was a mountain of dirt behind the mall. This thing was almost the entire length of the parking lot, 30 feet high and about 50 feet wide. That's how much dirt they moved. And they moved it right there and left it there. And they groomed it to make it look like a giant hill. And then one day, somebody come in and bought it. They bought the dirt. So next thing you know, about 2 weeks later, it was gone. You're going to be bartending for the Moose Lodge? Okay. You're saying someone in New York City? Yeah. Alexandra? Yeah. She might be going back to bartending. So. But she might not, because remember, Netflix, I guess it was, or whatever, give her $10 million. Didn't she have an interview with Anderson Cooper saying, what I'm saying is at the tippy top, $10 million, you start paying 70%. I bet you she's changing her mind about that tippy top $10 million now, isn't she? Probably will, but it probably won't be anything for the next 30, 40, 50 years. First of all, you got to get the roads to where you can sustain the trucks. The roads are in so bad shape they can't sustain that kind of truck, without human reaction. Then you're going to have humans to unload and stack or whatever. I mean, it can be done by robots or, whatever you want to call it. But it'll work until the first person gets killed by an automatic truck or, a mechanized truck. and it's, you know, it's the fault of the truck and not the car or not the person. So I hope so. I hope he does. I hope he names all them crooked bastards that he paid money to. I heard he started naming names the other day, and they shut down the court system. The FBI shut down everything so nobody could hear the names he was talking about. That doesn't sound like a cover up to me. I don't know what is. No. If that's the case and he did pay off politicians, they ought to be arrested. No, well, we're not. We're going to investigate. No, arrest them, place them in jail, then investigate. Do like everybody else. You get arrested for your crime, then they investigate it, make sure they've got enough evidence to charge you with. You know, put them in jail. No bond. And you know what that is? That's treason, death penalty. I hear Adam Schiff, Nancy Pelosi, and Hillary Clinton, and Chuck Schumer are just a few of them that got bribes. And that's why they want open borders so damn bad. Why Clinton sent out that email. If I go to prison, I'm going to take half of D.C. with her. I bet half these bastards were in on it. Face it, when you got a guy that's got, you know, billions and billions and billions of dollars, and he can buy politicians off for millions of dollars. You know, the president of Mexico wanted $250 million. El Chapo, the deal maker, the art of the deal, like Trump, he negotiated it down to that was a bribe. So I just think that if, you know, if a drug lord was bribing politicians, it should be treason, execution. No ifs, ands. Don't live there for 30 years because, well, they're all going to. Used to be years ago, you didn't wait, you know. That's the sucking sound, you're right. Where I was going, but I don't remember hearing that. That's right, as Ross Perot said, sucking sound, sucking American job, you know. You have to wonder why somebody's fighting to keep open. What you don't ask, how's that put? What's in it for them to keep the open borders? Okay. And when you find out what the question, when you find the answer to that question, then you'll know the reason why they want to keep the borders open. Yeah, what a coincidence. Yeah, you're right. 20. Hey, Donald Trump's going to step down January 20th, 2025. He's finally going to call it quits. He said he's going to step down the 20th of January 2025. Yeah, he was right. Ross Perot, I voted for Ross Perot. If we could have got Ross Perot back then, this stuff wouldn't be happening now. They'd have learned their lesson back then. You're talking politics and your signal. Yeah, I know. It's censorship from YouTube. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you're right. Well, we got one right now that's doing better than any president has done since John F. Kennedy. So, and Reagan. So. The reason why I liked Ross Perot is because of what he said one day. He said, America, let's just think of it this way. America is a car that's not running. So what do you do with a car that's not running? First of all, you lift up the hood to find out what's going wrong with it. Why isn't it running? That's how you fix the car. You have to figure out what's wrong with the car first, figure out why it's not running, and then figure out how to fix it. That's how you're going to have to fix America. And evidently these commie bastards didn't want to do that. So glad you and your wife voted. Oh yeah. Well, now state of emergency is not that. National emergency is not that. It's a bad deal. But they didn't say it was a bad deal when Obama did 13 of them. So, Trump's the only one that's did a national emergency that had to deal with the United States. Everybody else is always their national emergencies had to deal with some other country. No. There you go. Back 2 votes by getting 60%. Good thing you and your wife voted, eh? So. That's okay. They can take it to federal court and they'll just move it to the Supreme Court. Oh my God, guess who's in the Supreme Court? Isn't that what Kamala Harris said? We'll take it to the Supreme Court. And Kavanaugh said, hi, Kamala. Guess who? Here's another thing I want to touch on, okay? And I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers or anything like this. Brett Kavanaugh was a stand-up man, okay? Nobody ever had a bad word to say about him. He'd been investigated several times throughout his career. Nobody said a word. All of a sudden, he's going to run for Supreme Court justice, and now, or he gets nominated for Supreme Court justice, and now he's a rapist and all this other stuff. Well, they didn't have any proof to back it up, but we should believe her, according to Kamala Harris and Cory Booker, we should believe her. Okay? We should believe her because she's a woman and she could not possibly be telling a lie. Okay? Now, in the great state of West Virginia or whatever it is, the lieutenant governor there has been accused of forcible rape or sex or whatever twice by 2 different women. Yet Kamala Harris and Cory Booker come out against it and said, well, we should have to look at the facts first. Now, wait a minute. What happened to, shouldn't we believe her because she's a woman? Or does that only apply to republics? You believe because she's a woman. You got 2 different women from 2 different parts of the country saying the same story in the same way, and it happened. He did the same thing to both of them. That's right. By the way, the Democratic Party, for those of you guys that don't know it, the Democratic Party was started in Jackson, Michigan, home of the Democratic Party. So it's all their fault. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just looked it up. 1828. They're good. Yeah. That's yours. Okay, Kevin. I did the bone. When I was born, the nurse said, "Leave us alone." And right now, I was bad to the bone. Get a bunch of posts I got the other day. John Dingell, representative uh, from Michigan, longest serving congressman in the United States, John Dingell, and a picture of his grave hole. The guy was so damn crooked, they were going to have to screw him in the ground. So, then again, that's politicians for you. All right, there, Kevin. You have yourself a great day, man. Take care. Bye bye. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping. Um, Truth. I'll have to look at that there. So, all right, there, Johnny. We'll see you later, man. Hey, Benkin. How are you doing? Hi, Mrs. Benkin. How are you doing? I got it saved up there, Junkyard, so I will check it out. Benkin. So, anybody? So, what are you guys doing on this President's Day? I'm gonna have a bunch of kids running around here shortly. Yep. I don't remember ever getting President's Day off when I was a kid, and I damn sure didn't get President's Day off when I was working. Hell, I don't know. Maybe I'm just special. Special ed. You're working overtime? Well, that's good. And for those that are going to ask, no, I did not get the video done this weekend because Mama wasn't home. So just another day, that's right. The pink panty video, I didn't get it done because Mama wasn't home this weekend. So I'm going to wait 2 more weeks. Hopefully she's not gone then. You're drinking a toast to it? All right there, Yankee. Take your time. Be careful, man. Installing an over-the-range microwave. Okay. You're drinking another toast to it? Well, that's good, Junkyard. Hey, Johnny, you still here? Yeah, replace your hot water heater. Used to, when I worked at, we had, every time you ran hot water, man, it just stunk so bad. And they were saying, oh, I don't know what's wrong with it. I said, I know what's wrong with it. You got the air thing. It's, oh, no. They called in a plumber. He said, yeah, the ionizer in there. And he pulled that ionizer plate out of there and put it back together. Never had any, yeah, you, Johnny. I want to show you something. Because you ain't been here in a while. Have you ever seen anything so pretty? Ain't that gorgeous? Look at the color on that. That's just too damn pretty to drink, I'm telling you. No, it is cranberry wine. And that right there in that barrel, that is root beer wine making. So. Okay, let me turn the bandwidth down. Let's see if that works a lot better. So hopefully that'll work a little better. Censorship, yeah, they got me censored. I wouldn't doubt it. Now, if you guys don't think they're listening, then this is no lie. If you don't think they're listening, and you don't think they're not paying attention, what was it, about a month ago, I said, what is that called with the ringing in your ears? And Kevin Helming said tendonitis. The next day, on my Facebook, because all this stuff is linked together, it's all synced together. The next day, I kept getting ads for for tendonitis medicine over the counter. You don't think this stuff isn't linked and they're not watching, they're not listening? Yes, they are. Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. I got an email the other day from some company wanting me to check out their product, and they said, you go ahead and buy it, and we'll, and shit. You do a test review on it, do a video, send the video to Amazon, and put the video on your YouTube page, and we will pay you for it. And I thought, well, if you think I'm that stupid and gonna fall for that trick. So I wrote them to pay for it, and if you want the videos on my YouTube page, and well, Amazon doesn't like it when you put videos on their page, because every time I do a video for Amazon and I download it to their website, it says your video will be under review. Now, if they don't want to show it, or they don't want to download it to their review products, that means you're screwed out of the money you spent for that product that you didn't want to begin with. So I haven't heard back from them, so I don't think they're interested in my deal. Oh, I understand it, Bankin. Everybody's listening. Yeah, I do want to tell I would, but it's a $50 product. I'm not wasting $50 and then you'll not get paid for it. So yeah, if they want to send it to me, if they want to send me a PayPal, that's how it works. Most of them send you a PayPal, and then you buy it with that PayPal money, and it ships to you. You confirm the order and everything. You do the review, and then you send them the video, and you put the video on your channel. I did that bug zapper, and I did the chargers. Didn't have no problem. But every time I went to download the video to Amazon, it said video is under further review. We'll let you know when it's downloaded. I had a letter or an email from Amazon saying it's been downloaded. They didn't take it. So. But, it's on my, what? They said, how come you haven't downloaded it? I said, I have. And I even printed the screen and showed them where I downloaded it. I sent it to Amazon. And then I give them the links to my video. I said, here's the links to YouTube. Right here. And it's got the description in it, and it's got the link to Amazon with it. So. You're going to buy a battery for your truck today. I know Amazon's too busy for little old you. You're right. So Jeff Bezos thinks he's just a billionaire, doesn't he? He thinks just because he's the richest man in the world, he doesn't have to care. By the way, you know how much federal tax Amazon has to pay this year? 0. Same amount they paid last year. Even though they $125 million, that's what they claim they made in profit. I highly doubt that. I think there was more like $6 or $7 billion in profit. So, my sister-in-law works for Amazon. She got in there. She's like number 350 in the place where she's at, and there's like 2,500 people that work there. So, yeah, I got a crank. You made $1.50 on Amazon? That's good, Johnny. Anyways, what she does is she's a tour guide now for Amazon. So she goes down in there, and it's not really a tour guide. She tours people that are getting hired. She takes them, walks them through the plant, shows them what to do, shows them each job. And so. Oh, I agree with that, Bankin. And trust me, I believe there's a structure for the super rich. Okay. I don't think we should tax them out of business, but I do believe they should pay like 35% or 33% at least. And no tax loopholes. No hiding money here, no hiding money there. 33% of your profits. It doesn't really matter how much more money you're going to need. That 33% could go into, other things. Help pay for other government funded, and I don't even know why I say government funded, because nothing's government funded, it's all taxpayer funded. So it is kind of odd. I crank one, isn't it, there, junkyard? But Lowe's, now wait a minute, Lowe's used to do it, or when no, Home Depot. Home Depot, when they first started, was allowing their, I think when they first started, the first 2 or 3 years, they were allowing their employees to buy stock at a reduced rate. And some of these employees, I seen a thing on 60 Minutes or whatever a few years ago, and they were talking to them, and some of these people, they're cashiers and working in the aisles and stuff, and they said, the guy asked them, how much money are you worth? And they looked at him, I'm worth millions. What do you mean you're worth millions? Yeah, I don't even take a paycheck no more. Every week my pay goes to buy, they can buy so much stock every week at the reduced rate. And, that's the deal they worked out when they first got hired and they first opened up the company. Well, some of these people were multi-millionaires still working for the company because every week they could buy so many dollars worth of stock at a reduced rate. When stock was, say the stock was $100 a share, they were getting it for $2 a share. So figure that out. If I don't know the real price of it, but if it was $100 a share and you could get it for $2, that meant you can get 50 shares for every share everybody else was getting one for. And when you're making $500 a week, that's 250 more shares a week, 23,000 for a 4-door Dodge half-ton load. That's pretty good money. That's about $9,000 more than what it's worth. Not that the Dodge is bad or anything, but there's no way a car is worth that much money. There is no way. I don't care what it's got in it. It's not worth $25,000 because there's nothing there worth $25,000. You got $550 worth of metal, some machine work, some engineering. The rest of it's all profit. You thought about doing a liquidation? There you go. Yeah, employee stock purchases. And I work for an employee-owned company. We own the company. And you used to get stock purchases and all this other stuff. And when you quit, you could sell your part of the company back to the company, which was great. There was a few guys that quit, got $80,000, $100,000, and then they come right back to work, the next day, hired back in again because they needed the money to pay off their house or whatever. which was a great deal. But that was the incentive for the retirement plan. Walmart had millionaire checkers. There you go. That's right. That's a good deal you got there, David. So, you put some work into that house and make a nice house, 9 bedroom even, man. That's a big house. How many kids you got, David? Or are you just gonna run it out for some reason? YouTube is my idol. There you go. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee. I gotta make another pot before Mama Bear gets up. Don't need that happen. Anybody seen Gene Chambers, by the way, when I said coffee? Kind of worried about the old guy. He doesn't know when to stop. Not a good, okay. Anyways, I go get me a cup of coffee. Got apartments in. Okay, upstairs and downstairs. Okay. So you're going to make it an apartment house? You're going to make it one big house. Years ago, I screwed up. And I did, and I'll admit it. Years ago, my daughter lived in an apartment house, okay? And it had 4 apartments in it. Plus, it had an up that was so big, you could make an apartment out of that, okay? And they ended up selling it before when I bought this house. That was on the market at the same time, and I thought, well, I didn't want that. I bought this house. But I could have bought that for $25,000, okay? It's all up to code. Everything was up to code, but I could have got that for 25 grand. It just needed some remodeling and some reworking. I thought, I got to thinking about that. I could have bought that. All my kids could have moved into their own apartment, and paid so much on the rent or whatever, and had their own utilities and the whole 9 yards. And, there would have been none of this, well, you don't know where the kids are doing or what the grandkids are doing, because you could be able to keep an eye on them all. So, and yeah, that would have been the thing too. No pets. But I should have, in hindsight, I should have bought that, because that would have been paid off by now. So I'll go get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. But that is a good deal on what you got, especially if you go in there and do a lot of the work yourself and fix it up. I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, for those that missed it last night, that's right. I made this yesterday. Chicken taco soup. Pretty good, man. It's got refried beans, black beans, corn, stewed tomatoes, green enchilada sauce, corn. Let's see. Let me go through the things here. Taco seasoning, cumin, garlic pepper or powder, onion powder, paprika, chili powder, tomatoes, chicken broth, chicken, corn, refried beans, black beans. Pretty good stuff, man. It is good stuff, man. You made it with deer meat? That's pretty good. And beef and pork. Okay. Well, this is made with chicken. I had 2 rotisserie chickens out in the freezer the other day. I brought them in, let them thaw out. Then I put them in a pan and with some bouillon cubes and stuff, started making my own broth. And then I cooked about 60, it had to be more than that, probably 70 or 80, close to it, chicken legs. And I used all the broth from that to make the soup with. And then I peeled some of the meat off in the chicken legs, and I used that in part of the chicken soup. I got a pan right now with probably about 30 to 40 chicken legs still in it. So something to snack on. If nobody gets them ate in the next day or two, I'll put them in freezer bags and put them out in the freezer. Because I realize they're going to get tired of eating chicken. I had to do something with them. That's right, deer meat. That's right. Huh. Makes you want some chicken and dumplings, yeah? I've got 6 more packages in the refrigerator, so I gotta put those in freezer bags and put them in the freezer. And I'm gonna put them somewhere close to the top because I got some thighs too. I'm gonna bring in some chicken legs and some thighs one day, cook them, peel all the meat off them, and I've even got some chicken breasts. I even probably bring in a package of that, cook it all together, chop it all up, and then make chicken a la king. I love chicken a la king over biscuits. Huh. Yep. Well, can you imagine what it was if it was $2 off? So, if you got a $3 package and you got 60 or $2 off, it was only $1 for that package there, Bankin. I walked out of there with 35.5 pounds of chicken, cost me $8.84, and that was for the 2 bags too. So let's see if I still have the receipt here. Yeah. $8.84, 35.69 pounds of chicken drumsticks. It does have a totally different flavor if you get it from from a real farmer or then but you got to do with what you get, So these were all nice looking legs. They were all good looking. So I mean, I didn't find anything that looked bad on them. Yeah. I walked out of there. I had 8 packages of chicken, and I'm sitting there laughing. I said, "What can I? All this stuff." He said, "I can't believe it either." But the best time to go is Thursdays and Fridays at night. Oh, I know. I'm probably gonna get sick of chicken, but that'll keep in the freezer for months. So I'll put it in freezer bags, and I'll put it um, in there. I've got some. Actually, I got vacuum seal bags. I should vacuum seal it, that way it stays good for a longer time. We used to eat chicken all the time, man. We raised them. I'm sorry. Let me go in and refresh real quick. Maybe that might work. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? It's still trying to do something. I don't know. Yeah, I can have a hood cook out. That's right. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yeah. Oh. You love taco soup? I never had it till about a month ago, and I thought it was pretty good. So 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, I think it was. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Is that better? Yeah, they're moving, junkyard. Neighbors across the Clampets are moving. The guy that owns the house come over the other day and said, "Hey, the Beverly Hillbillies are moving." They just contacted me and said they bought another house someplace else, and they're going to give me back this one. I said, "Have you been in that house?" "I haven't been in there in 2 years." I said, "Boy, aren't you going to be happy to see what's inside there?" I'm glad it sounded a little bit better. But anyways, he told me once he gets the property back and gets it cleaned out and stuff, my son can go over and look at it. I said, "Man, I don't know if you can even save that house or not." He said, "Well, there's a bunch of chemicals they can put in there to clean that stuff up." He said he's bought one that had dog crap in it, 8 inches deep. So by the time they were all said and done, you couldn't smell nothing in there afterwards. But nope, they're not already gone yet, but they are moving. You're moving in? There you go. That's fine, Bankin. You're going to bring Mrs. Bankin, aren't you? Because she loves me. I can paint her fingernails and brush her hair for her. No. Yeah. So when they get it all done, you know, my son's thinking about it. He says, well, if I buy that, I'm going to have to remount it and stuff. I said, must be a bad man. Yeah. Nasty. So anyways, I told him, I said, you know, don't buy any material unless I go with you. Yeah, insure it real good. You're right. Insure it really good, then burn it down to the ground. No, I told him, I said, don't buy any material unless I go with you. I said, because I don't want you buying something that ain't going to work. That's right. That's the reason why I bought it. So, now, you know, he said, well, you know, he wants to put tile, you know, slate floors and, you know, slate tile. So I said, that stuff's too expensive. By the time you get it and do it all, you know, that's so expensive, so hard to work with. And if you don't know what you're doing and you got to hire it done, I can't do that stuff anymore. So, I mean, I can sit there and tell you how it's done, and I can show you, but I can't do it. You know, I can't physically pick up a sheet of drywall no more and carry it and, you know, hold it over my head and, you know, screw drywall screws in it to, you know, hook it to the ceiling. I can't do that no more. I used to be able to do that by myself. I can't do that. Exploring Ginger, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Good to see you. Oh. Oh, I know it's a lot of work. This right here is the third house I've done. So, right, it depends. So, but you know, when you do a floor like that, you got to have a nice hard level floor. So, you know, you can't. And this house is old. I'm sure it's got dips and stuff like that. So you have to fill all that in, so you ain't got, you know, you're not cracking your flooring. And it is expensive. Oh. Yeah, bubble gum, it'll never come loose. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know, man. Used to be able to carry 3 bundles up a ladder, smoking a cigarette, no problem. Now I can't even carry 3 shingles up a ladder, not smoking a single cigarette. No. I was, honestly, I was extremely strong. You know, I've always been extremely strong. And right now, I probably haven't got 25% of the strength that I used to have. You know, my body's just that worn out. The house, the roof on the house, we got a new roof on. So that's the thing about it. So we got a new, the guy that owns the house is a building. He, you know, he's a carpenter. So he, you know, he buys houses and he fixes them up and sells them, or he fixes up houses for a bunch of people. You know, he does house, you know, total house builds and stuff like that. Just this is, he's got like, I don't know, 10 or 12 houses, and this is one of the houses he's had, and he never done anything with it. He had a guy that lived in it for years, and the guy, you know, he told the guy, you know, you fix it up on the inside, and, you know, I'll take it off and rent. Well, the guy kept telling him, oh, yeah, here's receipt for this, and here's receipt for that. And then one day he walked in there, and none of the stuff was done, so he evicted the guy. but he'd been paying, taking it off in the guy's rent. So he said he put a new bathroom in it, new kitchen, and everything else. He just one day he caught him at home, and none of that stuff had been done. Hi, Marie. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You bought 40 pounds of chicken quarters for 18 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. I bought 35.69 pounds of chicken legs for $8.84, and that includes the 2 bags to carry out with there, Tim. So, but I love chicken quarters too. Yeah, talking about just one shingle now, you're right. So. Handicap, that's how much hands and stuff. I can't tighten down enough to turn it. A lot of times I have to have my wife take the cap off my bottles of water or off in the milk jugs and stuff. Just off the first a jar. If I can't get a good grip on it, you might as well forget it. I can't do, I can't open a jar either. So. I have no idea. I don't care. It is good, healthy eating. So as long as you get a good chicken. I've got I don't know, like 5 or 6 whole chickens out there in the freezer. I just never done anything with them. I pick them up because they're on a good deal, and I never do nothing with them. I should bring some of them in, thaw them out, split them in half, and put them on the grill. That would be good. That's right. There's more money. Farm fresh eggs, $2, $2 or $3 a dozen. My son-in-law gets $2 or $3 a dozen all the time for him. That's why I don't get eggs from him, because he's selling them. So if he doesn't sell them, I get them. If he sells them, I don't. Chicken corn soup with ribbles. I did make chicken vegetable soup. How you doing, Just Me? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Yeah, you raise chickens. That's good. Yeah, 14 bucks. That's the cheap stuff. Yeah. No. Look at here, Just Me. Chicken taco soup. It's nice to see you too. Okay, $100. That sounds kind of expensive for 12 birds. Yeah, that's what my son-in-law. He gets 250 or $3 a dozen for them already, and people buy them all the time. I, on the other hand, he gives them to me, and I end up usually, and people say, well, you don't have to, but I end up, you know, I'll throw away two or three of them eggs out of a dozen. Because he's got a rooster in there, and they're full of blood, or they got a big blood spot in them, or and I know it's good, it's okay to eat, but I'm not going to. I just can't get past that. So I'll end up, and I crack them in a bowl, and if it's got a blood spot in it, it goes in the trash. If I had cats here or something, I would feed them to them, but I don't. So how you doing, Dave? Nice to see you, man. It's been a while. What's going on here? There we go. I couldn't get it to work. PenionHemArms.com. Okay. Well, them guineas are cute. That's right there, Jerry. Yeah, they will. They'll catch a grasshopper all over. And I tell you what, when we had chickens when I was a kid, you never got bit by mosquitoes. How you didn't see hardly any mosquitoes around our property? Oh yeah, they are worth a lot of money. That's funny, Dave. It's nice to have you here, Dave. Oh. How long did they lay you off for? 32 minutes? Oh yeah, guineas love crickets, man. Chickens are the same way. They'll chase insects all over, man. We used to raise chickens, and they'd eat mosquitoes all day long. They'd catch them little bugs crawling. There you go. A stag and a hen, and $1,200. Well, man, wow. That's a pretty good price. So, J. Kurt Bebo, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. I guess so. David, I've never heard of it before, but I guess so. For 1,200, $1,200 for that, $100 for a dozen eggs, that ain't bad at all. Then I guess. He's off for almost a month. That's pretty cool. At least you're back to work, even though you may not like it. But oh yeah, chickens peck the hell out of one another. They don't care. And once they start pecking on one and get one wounded, the rest will join in on it. And pretty soon that chicken won't be alive. Chicken getting pecked on, you get that chicken away from the rest of them so it gets healthy again. It gives you. Now, when I was a kid, there used to be a chicken farm next to us, and the chicken house was over a half a mile long, and it was probably 200 feet wide. This thing was nothing but chickens. There must have been things, maybe even more than that. Yeah, you can say but. All right, man. Thanks for being here. And you guys remember, whatever Bob tells you, don't believe him. Because Bob's an ass. Oh, that's pretty cool as long as you don't bother them. Well, as long as he's not touching your chickens, that's fine. But the first time he does it, go make a fox stole out of them. Because once they start, they're never going to stop. And once you get him, you might as well go into the den and grab the rest of them, and you can raise them. You're probably right there, Grizz. You used to scream any cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, try to hit the wine this morning. That's right. Oh. The guy's farm used to be called Failer Farm. That was pretty cool. They used to have, trucks there all the time getting eggs. So. Now, my mom, when she was a kid, my grandpa used to go blow up tree stumps out of fields and stuff. And he blew up some tree stumps, and when he did that, there was a den of fox in there, babies, and there was, I don't know, 6 or 7, I guess. I really can't remember the amount, but there's a whole bunch of them. Let's put it that way. My mom raised them, and those foxes would follow my mom around for years. They were just like dogs. They wouldn't attack the chickens. They wouldn't attack the cats. They were just, they would eat with the dogs. They would, lay with the dogs and everything. So. You can buy the most boring eggs, right? Yeah, there's a farm, a stable in down in the town I used to live in when I was a kid, or in the community called Boring Stables. Yeah, well, when Daddy doesn't come home, they kind of figure out what happened. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't go for that chicken dinner. So, yeah. Yeah, Boring Stables, that's right. Oh, I bet. Yeah, if they're not bothering your chickens, just leave them alone because that makes it a nice box. Because he's out hunting rabbit and everything else instead. So they're not stupid. That's why they call them sly because some foxes know that those chickens are there and they belong to somebody else. A rabbit out running around doesn't belong to nobody. They'd rather do that, not. They'd rather go get a rabbit and not bother anybody than go grab a chicken and face execution. That's what old man Tyson used to say, right? Uh, is that what your warden said? Yeah, go get a piece of chicken whether you eat it or not. Yeah, because you don't know what the fox will do. That's right. That's what does a fox say? No. Yep, that's right. Once he kills one, he'll kill the rest of them. He'll come back every day until he gets them all. No. Huh. No, that's not a wise tale. Once a dog or a fox or something gets a taste of blood, they'll go after that. We used to have a dog that would kill our chickens. Um, After the third chicken it killed, that was it. That was it for the dog. Poof, no more problems. So Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. Damn old internet didn't have enough ass to keep the Hangouts going for some reason, or Google, one of the two, but it wouldn't let me start Hangouts again. So I had to go shut the modem off and everything else. So, thank God for Frontier Communications, always bringing up the best of everything. So, I am back. I know it's about time I come back. That's right. So, thank you. Nice to be back. So, yeah, it was. Let's see. I don't know. We're having some bad problems with the internet for some reason. It says, damn it. Oh, I don't know. You're welcome. Anything for you people. I know it's so nice and quiet in here, and then I come back, huh, Grizz? That's right. Oh. You thought we left Indiana? That's right. That's right. You're worth $1 billion for $1 billion, Jasmine. Yeah. And then some. For Indiana? Yeah, there you go. You see the driver when he said he was looking for the rear axle of the car he was under? Whoa! I didn't watch the race, but I heard there was a lot of crashes. Oh. Well, thank you there, Big Steve. I feel like Santa Claus. I know Santa Claus real well. Me and him are good, close personal friends. Uh-oh. There we go.
I got in now.
You got a free undercar inspection? That's right. Hey, while you're down there, could you grease it for me? No. You'd be surprised how many people get upset with that kind of remark. We had a guy that hung a left-hand turn with a garbage truck onto another road, and he hung it too fast, and he put her on its side. Well, when you put it on your side, you got the wheels, hanging right out there. So the maintenance supervisor was sitting there looking at her, and I come walking up. I'm done for the day. He says, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I'm just looking." He said, "You can leave now." I said, I'm off the clock. I can do anything I want, I damn near want. He said, "Well, we don't need you here." I said, "Well, it's free. It's public place, and I can be wherever I want. But I am going to tell you, now that she's sitting like this would be the perfect time to grease her." So you can get every... Boy, he didn't like that at all. Nope. Didn't like it a tad. But see, I didn't know anything. So, and this guy was an Einstein for maintenance supervisor. So he's telling the wrecker crew where to put pumping this thing up, use airbags to tip it up so they can put straps around it to put it back on its wheels. And they put the straps around it just in case, the bag can't put it back on its wheels. And I kept telling these people, I said, hey, you're in the wrong spot. You're going to end up caving in the side. Oh, no, it's right. All of a sudden, boom, about a 6-foot dent in the side of that box. They finally got it up on its wheels, but it took them all night. Again, I'm stupid. I know what the hell I was talking about. I don't even 25 years. All right, well, I'm here, but I'll tell you right now, next time it goes out, I'll be gone, okay? It's just internet is so bad for some reason. I don't understand what it's doing, but it's not working right. Okay, we're still here, hopefully. Am I broadcasting? Tell me. I don't know. Hopefully I'm still here. What? Am I still okay? Because it's, this thing has went out 3 times already today. Okay. If it does quit again, I will not. Huh? I know, because I just got done typing saying I was leaving because it was quitting, and then finally come back on. If it does go out again, I won't be back because it's just getting too hard to keep this thing going. Thank you, Frontier, for being an upstanding, upright, downright nice communications company that doesn't give a rat's hiney about anybody except for their bottom line. Thanks, Frontier. Oh.
I guess you're froze.
I'm froze.
Not showing any of that. So you sitting in the chair with your hands crossed.
Huh. Now that's a minute and a half ago.
Now you just wiped your nose.
Hmm.
Now your hands on your neck.
Huh. This thing, it must be lagging so bad. I'm just going to shut it down, people. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to shut it down. We'll see you tomorrow. This internet, it's icing out here. The satellite's probably got ice on it or something, but we'll see you tomorrow. You all have a great day. God bless. Prayers and peace. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay dry. And we will talk to you later. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, sticking with me through this. But y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.